Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Coach David, and this is your weekly update. In this video, I'm going to break down a few things going on in the studio, just so you know everything that's available to you. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to break down, a few tips that'll make you a little bit more successful in the new year. Said, let's dive in. Number one of the coolest things we got going on. It's one of the coolest things we do every year. Every New Year's, we throw a New Year's member appreciation party. The New Year's one's always super special. Now, the summer one's great too, but the New Year's party is always super special. And as you guys know, we always like to have something different at each one and have something a little bit special. And that being said, it also gives you an opportunity to kind of get to know your coaches a little bit and see them out of their element and then just see what they're like as individuals. But that being said, this Saturday, 7 p.m., January 20th, 2024, it'll be our New Year's rodeo night. So the theme is, it's like cowboys, rodeo. Wear a cowboy hat, dress up, or don't dress up. It's completely up to you. Just come and have a good time. We'll have the DJ, the dance floor, the drinks and food, and then we'll also have a mechanical bull in the classroom and a few other things. As you guys know, we pull out all the stops to our party, just have a good time. Everybody's allotted a +1. Just have them come in. Try to RSVP with us if you can't. If not, whatever. We'll see you there. We'll see you at the party. Also, in that party, before I move on, the person that is on the mechanical bull the longest will win a trophy. I ordered a not custom at all, but it is a trophy I got on a website that is a premium plastic bronze trophy of a bull rider. So whoever stays on the mechanical bull the longest, they will win that trophy at the end of the night. Lean Mommy started yesterday. That being said, you're going to see a few new faces in the studio. A lot of them are mainly in the semi-private training of things. That's a huge Lean Mommy started yesterday, so you might see a few new faces in classes in your semi-private sessions. If you do, say what's up to them. Show them the ropes a little bit. That might be a little bit lost, but Lean Mommy has started. It's not too late to get in there. We sneak a few people in before Friday, as long as they get signed up before Friday. So if you have a friend that wants to do something this new year and they want to hop on, Lean Mommy is one of the easiest, one of the best things to get into and get involved with because of the style of program that it is. They just are offset. Their Lean Mommy starts next Monday, but they have until this Friday to start. Fit in 42, one of the biggest things going on. Fit in 42 starts February 3rd. That is in like 3 weeks from now. Fit in 42 is one of the best things that you could possibly do for yourself. If you are kind of in that rut, you need more. Whatever it happens to be, the mindset's not there, the habits aren't there, we're not really cutting it, right? Most people make that New Year's resolution and they don't really stick to it. The habits weren't there, the foundation wasn't there, so they can do it for a few days. But then, right now we're like 2 weeks into the year, halfway into this month. Usually you should have those habits already going. So if you're struggling, Fit in 42 is obviously going to be the best thing you could possibly do. I always highly recommend it. There's spaces. We're going for smaller 42s now. I want to focus more on the overall quality of the program over everything now when it comes to Fit in 42. Back in the day, a couple of years back, we used to go 40s, 50s, have these massive numbers. It is very difficult to handle that as a team. I think 30 is a perfect number. 30 is a very manageable number. We have a solid team here at the studio now. A lot of these coaches, as you guys know, they're doing a really good job. They have a lot of respect for the studio, their classes, and their craft, and they want to be the best they possibly can be for you guys. So I'm excited to do a Fit in 42 with these new guys as well. But last thing I'm going to talk about in here in the studio, I want to give you guys some tips. What could you do aside from programs, aside from anything else? Best thing you could do is Fit in 42. But let's just say the stars don't align. What can you do to make yourself better? What can you do to help get closer to those goals, those New Year resolutions? We're going to talk nutrition a little bit. One of the most basic things that we talk about nutrition when we do Lean Mommy, when we focus on anything, anybody asks questions about nutrition, simple things, right? You want to keep it simple. We want to build a foundation. We want to build a habit. What we actually have is a sample meal plan. It's like a guideline for people to follow. I'll actually show you in the sample guideline. What you're going to see a few different things. You're going to see, and I'll put it up on the screen right here, but what you're going to see is you're going to have a few different meals to follow. This is simple. You might have even gotten one of these before. This is one of the easiest things that you can do and follow the structure of this. I'm going to give you 3 tips when it comes to nutrition. Number 1, have various meals throughout the day, right? You should have a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, right? That's tip number 1. And then you're going to have snacks in between. So Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. Boom. Done with your day. Now, what I recommend that you do is follow the sample meal plan that we give out. We can print one of these out for you next time you're in the studio, and I will also attach it with this video. But here, super simple to follow. Like if you look here, when you see meal one, what you're going to do is pick one protein, one carbohydrate, and one veggie to follow. Then you have to pick a snack. Then you pick your lunch, same style. Pick a snack, pick your lunch, same style, and then have a post-workout shake. You want to try to do this every 3 to 4 hours. Try to have something in your body every 3 to 4 hours so you're feeding your body. Follow that with drinking a gallon of water every day. Try to stick to that every single day for the next 2 weeks and see what it does for you. See how you feel. Weigh in now and then try to weigh in again in 2 weeks. If you follow it, see exactly what happens to you. And what that's going to do is boost your metabolism, get your body used to intaking these nutrients. It's a simple tip and simple things to do, but it'll help you out tremendously to build a habit. It's supposed to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Change is difficult. To make changes like that, especially if you're not used to having good nutrition, is going to be hard. That's one of the biggest things I can give you. Tip number 2 that I'm going to tell you, do semi-private training. Lift. What we do in semi-private training, it's the hypertrophy style of training. You got to give it a little bit of time to work and do itself. But what it is when you work in that style, you're working the muscle fibers differently. You're working the muscle fibers in a way to increase, lean muscle tissue, right? And so the more lean muscle tissue you have, the more body fat you're going to burn. That's how it works. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to turn into a bodybuilder. All that means is your body's going to tone up. You would have to eat to turn into like a super muscly bodybuilder, right? That's not what it is. And I know a lot of people get afraid of that, but it's not the case. If you're eating what you're supposed to be eating, you're working out the way you're supposed to, you're going to get lean and it's going to work for you. That's the biggest thing I could give you. Number 3, just do it. Just follow it. Do the stuff. Try it for 2-3 weeks. If you want to try semi-privates out, let me know and we'll take care of you. We'll take care of you the best way we possibly can. If it's an hour that we have a lot of openings, then what we'll do is we'll try to sneak you in there so you can try it a few sessions, see how you like it. That's what I recommend. These are 3 tips for you to help you get the most out of this year and get the most out of your fitness goals. And if you're on the fence about 42, do 42. A lot of these things are included in Fitting 42 anyway. The nutritional stuff, the habit stuff, it's such a reinforcement, especially if you remember the studio, it's a no-brainer. But these are tips for you. Utilize them. Utilize your coaches to ask questions. Ask Kurt, ask Gail, ask Steven. Ask the guys if you need anything, and they will help you out. They know what they're talking about. That being said, I've been Coach David. This is your weekly update. If you need anything, reach out. Shoot us a text. Give us a call. I will see you in the studio. Until next time, goodbye.